Tell us what you think. In person, over the phone, online. Watch and hear yourself on TV. You tell us, we air it. This is The Local Live.
Hey there, Mamaroneck. Hey there, Larchmont. If it's Thursday night, it must be The Local Live. Since there were no municipal meetings this week, our show is a bit shorter than usual. We've got in the media for you, the grid, and a community story about a new Fun in the Water program at Harbor Island. I'm MIke Witsch. Trending news never stops, so let's take a look at In the Media. A fire broke out at a warehouse at 629 Fifth Avenue in Larchmont on August 18th. The blaze destroyed New York State Thruway property, including a salt shed and several pieces of equipment. Richard Cass, an electrician for the State Thruway, was charged with fourth-degree arson after he was accused of, quote, recklessly starting the fire. It broke out about 5 p.m. that day. He is to appear at court on August 31st. Thankfully, no one was injured. To read the full story, check out The Loop, New York. Parents, beware. Your children's hair might be infested by super lice. Scientists who have studied the pests have found that they gained a mutation, acquiring partial or full resistance to the usual treatments. Health officials want to remind you that lice rarely ever cause lasting harm to their host, and that this is a result of our reliance on too many pesticides. You can read the full story in the Larchmont Mamaroneck patch. In more health news, 2 cases of West Nile virus were found last year. The Westchester Department of Health is urging residents to take protective measures, including getting rid of or changing standing water in storm drains, pools, bird baths, and avoiding outdoors in the evening. If you must leave the house, make sure to cover up long pants and shirt sleeves. Please read the full story at the Daily Voice. A writing workshop is coming to Larchmont. Led by Bill Wertheim, the workshop will be a 6-week memoir writing class in the library from September 10th to October 22nd, every Monday. The Daily Voice quoted Wertheim, "This workshop is for those who want to have fun putting down memories." The classes are open to the public. Reservations are needed. For more information, check out the Mamaroneck Daily Voice. Gas prices, well, they range from station to station, leaving us wondering where to find the lowest prices. Well, the patch invites residents to use the MapQuest tool that looks up prices of stations in Larchmont and Mamaroneck. Furthermore, the tool allows you to find the station closest to you. Check out that app at the patch. Well, those were the stories in the media this week. Let's keep going to the grid.
You're watching The Local Live,
the only news show on Larchmont and Mamaroneck
on LMC TV.
Now it's time for The Grid, our new segment featuring what's poppin' on the web.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Grid, where we take a look at what's popular online this week. I'm your host, Szokolay. If you happen to be afraid of China because it will take over the US, then look again, because their stock market is plummeting. While the Dow Jones average did take a hit alongside the rest of the world economy on Monday, it seems like everyone except China has recovered all of their points. As a matter of fact, a lot of countries are now going up with their stocks. This arises the question, could there be another recession in 2016? The United States is somewhat dependent on the Chinese market, and its crash could impact American jobs and the economy. But if this story proves anything, it's that the economy is, in fact, unpredictable and complicated. On this week's cool website, we have statistics. Statistics are cool. Don't believe me? Watch this. The Atlas Media website has made it possible to see any country's import and export broken down by industry and size. For example, I can see exactly how much Japan's car export is in comparison to everything else. or I can calculate how big the difference between the US import and export really is. So if you want a couple of humble brags on that first date, then go check that out, if you know what I mean. The final segment is our video showcase this week. Foo Fighters really surprised their fans on YouTube by rickrolling the Westboro Baptist Church. They went to one of their protests and drew most of the crowd away from the church's attention by playing music. Here's a clip. 6.2 million views later, I do hope that Westboro realizes that they're fighting an uphill battle. And that's it for this week. You've just been loaded with the latest information from the grid. I'm Christian Szokolay.
Thank you, Christian. Don't put away your bathing suits yet, because the Village of Mamaroneck has a new Fun in the Water program at Harbor Island. It's kayaking, and Marcella Milder has the story.
We're here today at Harbor Island to learn about boating, kayaking, and pedal boating. So let's have fun and learn how to be safe.
On a beautiful sunny Wednesday, we met with Sandy Corcadas, the Village of Mamaroneck's Recreation Superintendent, to learn more about the Open Water Store, the new store at the harbor for the whole community to enjoy.
Folks from all over are allowed to come down and pay a daily rate to use our ramp. So it kind of helped me inspire an open water store program, which will really help us promote the fact that you really shouldn't go out on the open water by yourself, especially if you're new to boating and to kayaking. And we really came to something as simple as 30-minute rentals for kayaking and for pedal boats.
Renting a kayak or a paddle boat for half an hour costs only $10. And don't worry if you are a beginner. The program comes with a personal kayak instructor and 2 lifeguards. Let's find out more from the harbor's beach manager, Jeff Cano.
When did the kayaking program start?
We've been running it about 6 weeks.
How many kayaks do you guys provide?
We have over a dozen. We have singles, doubles. We also have pedal boats.
As someone new to kayaking, what are the do's and don'ts of being safe on a kayak?
Well, always wear your life jacket. We provide Coast Guard approved life jackets that everyone must wear, including the lifeguards. Always listen to the lifeguards, the dock attendants, your instructor if you're taking a class, and just be mindful of your surroundings.
We have our life jackets and we know the do's and don'ts, so let's get in the water.
And guess what? If you are interested in kayaking with a group of friends, there are open water tours for both children and adults with an instructor. For quick and easy registration, you can go online to the Village Recreation Department. So folks, there's no excuse to not try it out. Kayaking and paddling is just too much fun, but what about boating? John Zapala has you covered.
And in order to be safe when you come out on a motorboat, always make sure you have the following items: a whistle or an electric horn that could be heard at least a quarter of a mile, a throwing device for flotation to throw to somebody in case you fall overboard, flotation cushions which you can sit on, be comfortable, and if you go overboard, could help you keep afloat, a personal flotation device. These you put around your body and help maintain you afloat. They are not life preservers. They don't preserve your life. They just keep you afloat. If you want more information on safety of boating, right here in our village harbor is the Coast Guard Auxiliary.
So before the summer ends, don't forget to check out the Village of Mamaroneck's Harbor Island. For the Local Live, I'm Marcella Milder.
Thanks for tuning in to the Local Live. Don't forget to check out our website for more news and community programming at www.lmctv.org. For internships and volunteer opportunities, send your emails to the local live at lmctv.org. We love hearing from you. I'm Mike Witsch, and we'll see you next time at the Local Live.
Tell us what you think. In person, over the phone, online. Watch and hear yourself on TV. You tell us, we air it. This is the Local Live.